Hi guys, Jeff Joslin here. I'm going to share with you guys a way that I like to eat sweet potatoes. It's a very big part of my nutrition for training. I eat it twice a day, usually with chicken or some type of meat. But I'm by no means a cooking expert, but I'm going to show you a way that I like to do the sweet potatoes, and it tastes very good. And also when I make them, I make a bunch at once so that I can use them throughout the week and I don't have to cook each potato one at a time. Plus it tastes better. So I'm going to start off with the ingredients: 4 sweet potatoes. Okay, and then you're going to have some pepper, and then you're going to have a lemon juice, but I'm going to use lime juice. Okay, and you can actually get it from 2 lemons. That's how much you want, but I don't have lemon juice, so I'm going to substitute with that. I'm not too picky in terms of that. And then you need garlic salt. I have garlic powder. I'm pretty sure that's the same thing. It works for me. Tastes good. Then you have olive oil I'm going to use as well. And you're going to need a bag to put them all in so we can marinate them once we're going. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to slice, peel the potatoes. Okay, so I like to cut off the ends first. And then I get to peeling all 4 potatoes. Okay, now the potatoes are peeled, and I want you to take a pot, fill it with some water, and then turn it on, and we gotta get that to boil. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna cut up the potatoes. Okay, you're gonna cut them down into about an inch. Like this. You probably could have a better knife, but this is all I got. Just cut them down into inches, about an inch wide. Maybe a little bit less. It works as well. When they're a little bit less, I find they cook a little quicker. If they're too small, though, they tend to fall between the cracks in the barbecue, and I end up losing a few. Chop them up. Alright, so now the potatoes have boiled for 2 minutes. Just shut her down, take off the timer. Then we got to drain these, so I'm going to go from here, take them, throw them into the strainer. And then I'm going to cool them down with some cold water. We'll cool them down next. Just going to let the water run for a second here while we go over here and take a look over here. So next I need to put the marinade together here. So you're going to get a half a cup of olive oil. Okay, I'm just going to guess. Half a cup of olive oil. And then you're going to take, remember the juice, so lemon juice, this is lime, but you use lemon for enough from 2 lemons. So again, I'm just going to guess right now. Should be good. And then you need a teaspoon of pepper. My daughter coming down now as I'm cooking here. Okay, I'm doing a YouTube video here. Give me a second. Alright, so then we're going to take the garlic salt, and we're going to put in a tablespoon worth of garlic salt. Okay, now that they're all cooled down, you're going to take your potatoes, you're going to throw them in to the marinade. Still a little bit hot. Shake them dry a little bit. Put them all in the marinade. Cold water. And once you have it all in the bag, just seal it up and shake it up. So again, that's half a cup of olive oil, a teaspoon of, make sure it's done up enough so it doesn't leak like that. A teaspoon of pepper, tablespoon of garlic salt, and a little bit of lemon juice in the marinade. So I'll mix it up and then I'll let it sit there for 15 minutes like that. At least 15 minutes, maybe even 20 minutes. Now we're in the outside of the barbecue, heated up to 450 degrees. Zoom in, show that 450. 450 degrees, a little bit more actually, almost 500. 500. But, and I just realized my hat keeps flipping around forward and backwards between videos. Don't worry about it, just ignore that. Alright, so we're going to open up the barbecue, and we're going to put down the potatoes. Make sure that you shake them off before they throw them down, otherwise it creates a flame, the oil. So shake them off a little bit, put them down, spread them out in a minute here. See some of the smaller ones fall through sometimes, so keep an eye out for that. Shake them off, especially the one near the end, because you'll have all the extra olive oil. And the last one, just spread them out. The ones that are a little bit thicker take a little longer to cook, so try to put those on the hottest, parts of the barbecue. Keep them to the center. And then we keep them here for I'd say, 4 to 6 minutes per side. So I like them a little bit more cooked, a little bit burnt, almost a little bit burnt, a little darker. But depends on what you like. So 4 minutes to 6 minutes on each side, flipping them over once. Sometimes you have to flip it back and forth for the ones that take a little bit longer to cook. And that's about it. As a bee attacks me. Where is it? But I'll show you the finished product in a little bit. So you cook them there, and then they're all done. Okay, so after the 5 minutes per side or 6 minutes per side, whatever it takes, you come out and usually just stick my fork in them if it goes in pretty easy. That means they're ready. Take them out. Some of them are a little darker, but they still taste good. Usually I'll get all the ones that are pretty dark right away. See, that one's dark on the top, but it's still a little bit tough to put the fork through. Small ones are usually done pretty quick. Thin ones a little quicker. Still needs a bit more. And then if they're not done, just give it a little more time. You can flip them over again, so they don't get too dark on one side until they're all done. And that's about it. So now I'm going to eat my food. Usually I have 4 or 5 sweet potatoes out of the batch with salmon and some salad and some almonds, or I'll replace the salmon with chicken or tuna. And you have when you make this recipe, you have a bunch of sweet potatoes ready for the week, so you don't have to cook again. And this is probably the last cooking video I'm going to put on YouTube. So I hope you enjoyed it.